is Greencastle-Antrim Blue Devils basketball on MidPennBroadcasting.com.
This is a production of MidPennBroadcasting.com, where over 70 local sporting events a year stream live to your PC, laptop, phone, and tablet. Tonight's game is brought to you by F&M Trust. They're in the community and 100% local. Come to the right place for local banking. Member FDIC. Antrim Insurance, your local Erie insurance agent. RE/MAX Premier Executives, Agent Lois Bayer. Del Martin Incorporated, a full-service advertising agency serving the tri-state area for 35 years. Brothers Pizza Dine-In, carry-out and delivery, 50 Pine Drive, Greencastle. LeCron Comfort Solutions, serving all Franklin County with professional service and installation. Klein Tours, New York City, Atlantic City, and more. Visit kleintours.net for complete tour schedule. Now, let's join our Mid-Penn broadcasting team for the live play-by-play action of tonight's game.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us. We're in Waynesboro, Pennsylvania, as the Indians and the Blue Devils set off in a Mid-Penn Colonial Division game. Coming into tonight's game, Greencastle brings a 2-2 record. They've beaten James Buchanan twice, and they have their two losses to Chambersburg, a 42-38 game, and they also lost to Boiling Springs 75-71 on Friday night, a heartbreaker, where they were up by 12 points and end up losing into the fourth quarter. Sort of the same story at Chambersburg loss for the Blue Devils, up a bunch of points. Chambersburg doesn't score a bucket in the third quarter, but comes out crazy hot in the fourth quarter and upsets the Blue Devils in that one. So again, Greencastle comes in 2-2. Waynesboro, on the other hand, comes into this game 2-3. They played one extra game. The Blue Devils on Friday night were upset by James Buchanan, the score was 50-45, a 5-point win by the Rockets. Waynesboro won two games. They beat James Buchanan 63-46 in the tip-off tournament. They beat Northern 78-43. That's Northern York. And their losses this year have come to Chambersburg 60-73, Red Lion 59-42, and James Buchanan with the huge upset on Friday night. Talking to the folks at Waynesboro, not real excited about losing that James Buchanan game, saying that they only shot 2 of 23 from the three-point line. Ended up James Buchanan with 12 field goals in the game, 12 shots from the field, and ended up winning, beating the Indians. So Waynesboro looking for an opportunity tonight to become even, 3-3, and of course the Blue Devils want to come in here and get a big win. The way the Blue Devils played Friday night at Boiling Springs, I think that is a real possibility here, but Waynesboro matches up well with them athletically. So we will check it out. We'll give you some the starting lineups and get everything ready to go when we come back right after these words on the F&M Trust Sports Network on MidPennBroadcasting.com and GameTimePA.com.
Hello. Okay, people, here's your chance to come clean. Been punished? What did you do?
I backed into a tree.
I got dinged at the mall.
I hit black ice, then a parked car.
And your punishment was?
They raised my auto premium.
Here's how to stop the punishment. Get Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. With Rate Lock, you'll get a low rate that stays low, even if you file a claim. You're locked in until you change cars, drivers, or your address.
Oh.
Which means when you call on us, you'll feel like you're supposed to feel. Relieved.
For complete details or to get a seriously good quote, call Antrim Insurance. In Greencastle, call 593-0500. In Waynesboro, call 762-4565.
See for yourself why more than 90% of Erie customers stay with Erie. Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage. Insured must meet necessary underwriting guidelines. Premium may change if you make policy changes. Not all products are offered in all states. Patent pending.
It's home equity season at F&M Trust. The best time of year to rake in big savings with some of the best rates around on a home equity loan or line of credit. To rake in your savings during home equity season, visit fmtrustonline.com. Equal housing lender.
Brothers Pizza is a proud supporter of the Greencastle Blue Devils. Brothers Pizza offers a full menu and breakfast is served 7 days a week. Don't forget Brothers Pizza for your next football party or special event. Our menu selection is great for football parties, birthdays, and other special occasions. Dine in, carry out, and delivery. 50 Pine Drive, Greencastle, next door to Comfort Inn. Phone 597-5322 or order online at mybrosPizza.com.
Del Martin Incorporated, a full-service advertising agency, has been serving the tri-state area for 35 years. We specialize in screen printing and embroidered clothing. Del Martin Incorporated supplies a full range of brand-name uniforms for athletic, work, and medical applications, and a full line of advertising essentials. We have an in-house artist ready to put your ideas to work for you. T-shirts for schools, clubs, churches, and events. Del Martin Incorporated, 21 Sarah Susan Lane, Greencastle. Phone 717-597-5751 or online at delprint.com.
Chalk Talk. We talk high school basketball every Thursday night at 7:30 on MidPennBroadcasting.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Tonight's halftime show brought to you by tonight's post-pregame show brought to you by Antrim Insurance, your local area insurance agent, serving Greencastle, Waynesboro, Chambersburg, Mercersburg, and surrounding areas. Antrim Insurance, 169 South Antrim Way, Greencastle, and 1685 East Main Street, Waynesboro. And so we'll go through the starting lineups for the Blue Devils. You are going to have Sam Sprague, number 13, number 32, Brian Gemby. You're going to have number 34, Josh Echo, number 5, Seth Myers, and number 22, Casey Hoover. I'm going to do the best I can tonight, I promise. I've got to do the broadcast and the camera. Everyone's busy tonight, so I'm here all by my lonesome. So I'm going to try to keep up with the camera. I'm going to try to keep up with the game as it goes. The lights just went out in the gym as we announced the starting lineup for the Warriors. How about it? First time I've been here for this, for the lights to go out. They got the wrestling light on in the middle of the gymnasium, playing some good music. Gets loud. Starting lineup for the Waynesboro Indians. Number 3, Kyle Huffman, sophomore guard. Number 5, Ryan Kelly, the senior. Number 12, senior Connor Federoff at guard. Cameron Keck is number 24, sophomore. And number 30, Ben Clemmer. And so there you have it. Starting lineups will be Federoff, Keck, Kelly, Clemmer, and Huffman. And for the Blue Devils again is Myers, Sprague, Hoover, Gemby, and Echo. And we are going to stand up here to play the national anthem.
It's time for our national anthem.
Tonight's pregame show brought to you by Antrim Insurance, your local area insurance agent serving Greencastle, Waynesboro, Chambersburg, Mercersburg, and surrounding areas. Antrim Insurance, 169 South Antrim Way, Greencastle, and 1685 East Main Street, Waynesboro. Again, I'm here all by myself tonight. I appreciate you logging in to join us, and I will try to keep up with the camera, the stats, the game. I will try to do it all. I'm in a location at the end of the gym, as you can see. We are not in the middle. We're here at Big Spring a lot too, down at the far end. So we'll do the best we can to keep up with all the action for you. And don't forget to join us on Thursday night this week, Chalk Talk from the John Allison Public House. We will be there to talk about the previous basketball games and how the season is playing out for all teams in Franklin County. Tip-off, Josh Echo, Clemmer. Opening tip, Blue Devils control the basketball. Casey Hoover with the ball. Hoover to his left, gets it to Echo. Echo to Myers in the corner. Myers cross to Gemby. Gemby going to take that long three-pointer off the rim, doesn't go. Rebounded by Kelly. Kelly with the basketball. Kelly gets it to Fedorov down here in the corner, and Connor Fedorov gets fouled quickly. That foul's on number 13, Sprague. Kelly going to inbound, Huffman going to inbound it to Kelly. Kelly with the basketball, goes up to his left, tries to go all the way across the court to Huffman. Huffman to Fedorov. Huffman in the paint, gets it to Clemmer. Clemmer drives down the paint, and Clemmer finishes, gets his first bucket of the night. He's got two, and the Blue Devils looking to come right back down the field with Casey Hoover with the basketball. Casey going to his right. Hoover to Gemby. Gemby down in the corner to Sprague. Get it to Myers. Myers to the elbow, right at the foul line. Going to pull up jumper, doesn't get it to go. Myers gets the rebound. It gets knocked away by Fedorov, and here come the Indians. Keck with the shot from out at the foul line, and he hits the three, so Keck's got a three. It's 5-0 Waynesboro. 6:44 to play in this quarter. Hoover with the basketball. Looking up top, gets it to Gemby. Gemby goes to his right, now gives it to Echo. They're trying to move the ball around the perimeter. Sprague with the ball to Myers to Echo. Echo looking for a cutter, nobody open, gets it to Gemby. Gemby thought about it, now he drives the lane, and Gemby draws a foul. That foul's going to be on Connor Fedorov. That's his first foul of the game. Both teams one foul, 6:21 to play third quarter. Gemby with the basketball. Gemby to Myers and Sprague in the corner. Hard to see Sprague down there, even for me. And now you have Hoover to Gemby. Gemby all the way across court to Sprague. He thought about it. Now Echo in the paint. They get it to Myers underneath. And Spencer Myers with the easy lay-in. It's 5-2 Blue Devils trail. And here come the Indians. That shot taken by Kelly. Doesn't go. Gemby with the rebound. Gemby gets it ahead to Echo. Echo takes it to the basket. Echo gets fouled. Echo's going to shoot two. Kyle Huffman with the foul. Echo will go to the line and shoot two here. Josh misses the first one. On the season, Echo's a 25% free throw shooter. Echo doesn't get that one either. Sprague tries to get the rebound. Fedorov comes rolling back with it. Fedorov pulls it over, goes all the way across court to Huffman. Huffman down in the corner to Kelly. They find Fedorov three-point line. He drives down the lane, puts up the little floater. It doesn't go, but Fedorov comes out with the rebound, gives a little globetrotter dribble, and now Huffman with the ball. Huffman tries to find Kelly, but throws it out of bounds. So Greencastle will get possession of the basketball. Gemby gets it to Sprague. Sprague brings it up over the half-court line. Sprague looking for someone to give it to. Sprague, they get it to Gemby. Gemby looking for a cutter. There's Echo all by himself, decides not to shoot, gets it to Myers. Myers to Sprague, top of the key. Sprague, Echo again all by himself, decides not to shoot it. Find Gemby wide open for a deep three-pointer, and Gemby hits the deep three from way downtown. Gemby's got three, and this game is tied at 5. Kelly tries to get the ball to Clemmer, throws it too hard, and Clemmer loses control of the basketball. So the Blue Devils will inbound it on the sideline. Gemby to Hoover. Hoover right back to Gemby. Gemby trying to get it up court, and he does. Now he's going to take the long three from that side, and Gemby hits that long three. And I can tell you from my game experience here, you can't let Gemby shoot the ball like that. Clemmer to Fedorov. Fedorov inside the three-point line. No, they give him the three, and Fedorov has a three-point shot here. It's 8-8 with 4:26 to go. This game's tied at 8. Casey Hoover with the ball, finds Myers. Myers to Sprague. Sprague gets it to Gemby, top of the circle. Gemby hits another three. Gemby's got 9 points, 3 3-pointers. Gemby already has 12 on the season. Indians, Hoffman, find Fedorov. Fedorov hits the three, doesn't go. Myers with the rebound, gets it ahead to Hoover. Hoover looking for someone to give it to. He gets blocked. That's going to be a foul on the Indians. That foul's on Ryan Kelly. That's his first foul. 3 fouls for the Indians. 1 foul for the Blue Devils. Huffman checks out of the game. Hoover looking to get it to Gemby. Gemby right back to Hoover. A little turnaround jumper off the front of the rim. He can't get it to go. Ryan Kelly, good position on the rebound. Kelly comes down, gets it ahead. Now back to Kelly for three. Kelly takes the three. It's in, it's out, it's in, it rolls, and it's in. Kelly's got 3, and the Warriors lead 11-11. That's what this game's going to be, just three-pointer after three-pointer. Sprague in the paint. Sprague gets it through, and he finishes. He sometimes has trouble with that, but Sammy Sprague gets his first bucket, and the Blue Devils lead 13-11. Fedorov in the corner. Out to Kelly. Down to the bounce pass underneath. There's Fedorov. He gets fouled. No shot. He's fouled on the floor. Ethan Mon in the game for the Warriors. Ethan Mon. That foul is going to be on Gemby, I believe. Yep, that foul's on Brian Gemby. That'll be his first foul, second team foul here. Inbound by the Indians. Knocked out of bounds by Gemby as Ethan Mon tries to get it in. Again, trying to do it all for you tonight. Do cameras, stats, game. Doing what we can to make this an enjoyable experience. Not for me, but for you. Basketball by Mon, held out in the corner. Mon drives down the paint, tries to take it to the hole. He does. Myers blocks it, but the rebound by number 24, Keck, and he gets it and puts it right back in, and we're tied again at 13 as this game, with 2:43 to go in the first quarter, tied game 13-13. Logan Springs with the basketball for the Blue Devils. Springs dribbles around to the top of the key, gets it to Gemby. Gemby fakes to his right, goes left, finds a wide open Myers, and Spencer Myers hits a three, and we're putting on a shooting clinic tonight, folks. 16-13, Blue Devils lead. Keck comes down the paint, the little floater doesn't go, but Keck gets fouled, so Keck will go to the line and shoot 2. On the season, Keck is an 80% free throw shooter. That foul's on Myers. That's his first foul. Both teams have 3. 2:16 to go in this one. The first one is in. So Keck makes the first one. He's got 6 points. Keck leading all scorers for the Indians. That one doesn't go. Sprague rebound, but it comes back down to number 31, Nate Ruffero, and Nate gets fouled, so he's going to go to the line and shoot 2 now. Spencer Myers picks up his second foul real quick there, and Ruffero will shoot 2. Nate makes the first one. So Ruffero makes the first foul. He's a 33% free throw shooter this season. Jake Niederer in for the Indians and Aaron Peer in for the Blue Devils. Ruffero's second shot is up and good. 2 for 2 tonight. Gemby going to inbound the ball for the Blue Devils. Logan Springs has it. Now we're going to trap him. Gemby up. Yep. Gemby lost control of the basketball. Got the carry call. Waynesboro inbounds the ball. They get it to Mon. Mon looking for someone to pass to. He's got Hoover defending him at the top of the key. Calling out some plays, trying to get an offense going here. Down in the corner, doesn't go. The bounce pass over to Mon, wide open for 3. Mon's 3-pointer's blocked, but Ruffero gets it. And they try to get it around the perimeter as quickly as they can. Logan Springs quick enough to get to him to defend it. Now into the paint. Ruffero is going to drive. Now kick it back out. That ball is kicked out. That's a 3-pointer by Jake Niederer. So Jake comes in off the bench and he hits a 3. It's 19-16. Waynesboro leads, but 1:28 to go. Logan Springs loses the handle of the ball, but he gets fouled by Mon. So Nathan Mon gets the foul here. Ethan Mon, sorry. Ethan Mon picks up a foul. Both teams with 4 fouls. Sam Sprague checks in. Ian Gelsinger checks in. Sprague gets it into Hoover. Hoover, a little bit of a press here. Kelly defending Hoover. Hoover brings the ball up over half court. He takes it down the paint. Bounce pass to Sprague. Sprague one move, one dribble in. Doesn't get it to go. Waynesboro comes down with the rebound. And here comes Keck. Keck. Netterer. Keck with the ball. To Mon. Mon driving down through the paint. And he gets it back outside. Ethan Mon with the basketball. Mon. The Ruffero right at the elbow. Blocked from Casey Hoover from behind. And now we got a foul called over there. That's going to be on Gelsinger. Ian Gelsinger picks up his first foul. So we got a quick timeout. While they take a timeout on the court, we'll take a timeout here on the F&M Trust Sports Network on MidPennBroadcasting.com and GameTimePA.com.
It's home equity season at F&M Trust. The best time of year to rake in big savings with some of the best rates around on a home equity loan or line of credit. To rake in your savings during home equity season, visit fmtrustonline.com. Equal housing lender.
Are you ready? This is Greencastle-Antrim Blue Devils basketball on MidPennBroadcasting.com.
Welcome back. Mike Montadoro bringing you all the action live tonight, all by myself. Cameraman, statistician, play-by-play, color, you name it, I got to do it. Mon with the basketball, drives in against Hoover. Hoover's able to maintain. He kept his feet on the ground, as Coach Justin English always says, don't leave your feet on defense, and then able for the block. So Mon has the basketball again. It was hit out of bounds by Hoover. Looking for Kelly. Kelly with the ball. Kelly gets it inside. Turnaround jumper. That was easy. Easy turnaround jumper for Ben Clemmer. And Ben's got 4 points. It's 21-16. Waynesboro pulling ahead. 28 seconds to go. Waynesboro steals the inbound play. and then they come high off the glass. It doesn't go, and here comes Ian Gelsinger. He gets it ahead to Myers. Myers dribbling into the paint, kicks it out to Gelsinger. They find Sprague, back to Gelsinger to Hoover. Hoover with the basketball. Hoover, 8 seconds to go, drives to the elbow, off the glass, doesn't get it to go. Clemmer with the rebound. There it is, ball's shot, it doesn't go. And there's the end of the first quarter. Waynesboro 21 and the Blue Devils 16 on the F&M Trust Sports Network on midpennbroadcasting.com and GameTimePA.com.
Hey, insurance companies that want to spend a gazillion dollars on funny TV ads can go right ahead, as long as it's not my money paying for it. For seriously good auto, home, business, or life insurance, I go to Erie Insurance, where a great price is just the start. You get unbelievable service, independent agents you can really trust, and superior products. But don't just take it from me. Talk to your local Erie agent.
Call Antrim Insurance. In Greencastle, call 593-0500. In Waynesboro, call 762-4565.
Chalk Talk. We talk high school basketball every Thursday night at 7:30 on midpennbroadcasting.com.
Broadcast brought to you by investment and trust experts at F&M Trust. Is your retirement plan working hard for you? Find out with a free customized pre-retirement cash flow analysis from F&M Trust. For details, visit fmtrustonline.com. Waynesboro inbounding the basketball. Huffman has the ball. Brings it up to the near court. Huffman with the basketball again. Back in the corner. In the corner, gives it to Keck. Keck with a little pull-up jumper. And Keck hits the jumper. He's got 8 points, and it's 23-16. Waynesboro, biggest lead of the night, 7 points so far. Casey Hoover with the basketball. Hoover to Gemby. They find Sprague cutting. Sprague makes a move, doesn't finish at the rim, and back come the Indians. They get the ball to Huffman. Kyle Huffman in the corner. In the corner by Keck. Keck hits the three. He's got 11, and Greencastle will take another timeout as the Indians jump up by 10 points here. It's 26-16, and man, both teams kind of on fire from outside. Gemby, Keck, you name it. Keck's got 11 already in this thing. Gemby's got 9. He's 3 of 4 from the three-point line, Brian Gemby is. And this broadcast is brought to you by Mobile Express Deposit from F&M Trust. With Mobile Express Deposit, you can use your smartphone camera to point, click, and deposit checks anytime. Mobile Express Deposit, another great feature built into the F&M Trust mobile app. Learn more at fnmtrustonline.com. Member FDIC. And what a great night we have here. Tuesday night, pretty decent crowd in the house here in Waynesboro. Beautiful facility. They've refurbished this a couple of years ago, put a nice addition on, and here we go. Greencastle trails by 10. Now they're being trapped underneath, and that foul's going to be called on Fedorov. Fedorov picks up his second foul. He fouls Gemby. Gemby inbounds it to Sprague. They get it back to Gemby. Then Fedorov fouls quickly. Not on purpose, by no means. Gemby, the freshman, with the basketball. Looking for a cutter, a shaker, a mover. Hoover has it. Now he's trapped in the corner. They find Sprague all by himself down the sideline. Sprague gets it to Gemby. Gemby to Hoover. Hoover to his right. Looking for a cutter, nothing there. Now Gemby comes back out top. He's being defended closely by Keck. They get it to Hoover. Hoover looking for somewhere to go. Myers. Myers in the corner. Cutters, nothing there. And we get a foul called underneath. That foul's on Cameron Keck, number 24. That's his first foul. So Waynesboro 6 fouls now, Greencastle 5, 6:47 to go in this second quarter. Greencastle inbounding the ball to get it to Myers at the top of the key. Now to the right to Gemby. Gemby all the way across to Sprague. Long pass back to Gemby, back to Sprague for a three. Sam turns around, off the rim. He doesn't get it to go, but Clemmer comes down with the rebound, and here comes Kyle Huffman. Kelly drives the lane. Kelly gets right through. Nobody touches him, and Ryan Kelly finishes. He's got 5 points. It's 28-16. It's a 12-point lead for the Indians. Blue Devils need to score in this possession. Stop the bleeding. Spencer Myers tries to throw it to Sprague, and that ball goes out of bounds. And now we got some substitutions for the Blue Devils. Ian Gelsinger, Logan Springs come in for Echo and Myers. Here comes Waynesboro, inbounding the ball. They get it to Huffman. Way down the other end of the court. Huffman gets it up here. Casey Hoover in his face as soon as he crosses the line. He beats Casey to the left. Ball in the corner. Now Kelly. And you're going to get Logan Springs with a touch foul. That's a tough one. Logan Springs picks up the touch foul there. That's his first foul. So both teams have 6. Both teams will be next foul in the bonus. That ball's thrown in and picked off right away by Hoover. Hoover takes it down into the paint, and Hoover gets the finish on that. So Hoover gets the easy put in, and it makes it a 10-point game. Now Indians up 28-18. Waynesboro with the basketball. Kelly defended by Logan. Back to Kelly. Greencastle about picks it off that time, but Kelly maintains control of the basketball. He goes to shoot, and he's fouled from behind by Logan Springs, and he'll shoot 2. Logan Springs picks up his second foul quickly, and Kelly is going to shoot 2 here. Ryan Kelly has 5 points tonight. It's 28-18. That one off the rim. Neither one goes for Kelly. And here come the Blue Devils. Gemby with the basketball. Gemby gets it in the corner to Springs. Logan Springs with a fancy move, drives and gets the ball to go in. And it's 28-20, 8 points. Kelly with the spin move inside. He throws it high up off the glass, doesn't go. And number 30, Ben Clemmer, knocks it out of bounds. And as Clemmer knocks it out of bounds, the Blue Devils will have the basketball. If I miss some of these things again, I apologize. I'm trying to do it all here. Trying to be camera person and every other person. Hoover high off the glass, doesn't go. Here comes Kelly. Kelly down the court. Kelly gets it to Huffman. Huffman takes it in the paint all by himself, and Kyle Huffman, the little 5'6" guy, Huffman gets in the paint, and he's able to convert. Picks up his first bucket of the night. Back to a 10-point game. Indians in the lead, 30-20, 4:46 to go. And Blue Devils threw that ball away down at the far end. Here comes Kyle Huffman with the basketball. Huffman driving the paint. Gets it out here to Kelly, out of your screen. Kelly gets it to Jake Niederer. They go all the way around the perimeter to Keck. Keck bounce pass inside to Clemmer. Clemmer, nice move on Sprague. And Clemmer with a real nice touch around the basket. He puts that in. Clemmer's got 6. It's 12 points again. 4:17 to go. Logan Springs with the basketball. Gets it out to a wide open Casey Hoover for 3. That's off. That's going left. Clemmer with the rebound. And Huffman way ahead up here to Keck. Keck drives in the paint all by himself. Little nice left-handed finish. Keck finishes that up. And while he does that, Coach Martin takes a quick timeout. It's a 14-point game. Waynesboro 34, Blue Devils 20 on the F&M Trust Sports Network on MidPennBroadcasting.com and GameTimePA.com.
Every day, Fast Signs helps businesses with their visual communications. We ask the right questions, recommend smart solutions, and help you build your business. At Fast Signs, we're innovators, planners, and designers, and we're more than ready to help. Contact Fast Signs today.
Visit www.fastsigns.com or visit us at our Greencastle and York locations.
Live and local. This is MidPennBroadcasting.com.
Today's game is sponsored by F&M Trust, the community bank where first name service, dependable value, and 100% local decisions make the difference. Visit fnmtrustonline.com and come to the right place. Member FDIC. 34-20, Indians lead. 4 minutes to go in this half. Logan Springs with the basketball, trying to get the Blue Devils up the court here. Casey Hoover now has the ball. Casey Hoover dribbling to his right, finds Logan Springs. Thought about taking the shot, now he's looking for a cutter. No one there, gets it to Hoover, to Gemby. Now cutting on this side. The wheel's not working. Now Hoover does get the wheel. The pass by Myers doesn't go. Hoover can't convert. Kelly comes back and Hoover gets a little touch foul, reach in foul from behind. He picks up his first foul. And it's 3:36 to go. And now in for the Blue Devils comes Brandon Stoller. Ryan Kelly going to shoot one. That one goes. So Kelly gets 6, and he's going to shoot another one. Sorry, I missed it. Kelly has 6 points tonight. That one goes as well. He's got 7, and he's 2 of 3 from the line. Blue Devils, full court, somewhat of a full court press here by the Indians. Stoller with the basketball, dribbles to his right, gets it to Logan Springs. Springs tries to put the move on, doesn't get it to go. Gets it back to Stoller, who finds Myers. Looking for a cutter. No cutters. Gemby back to Stoller. Stoller loses control of the basketball. And Kelly got the ball, and I believe he might have been on the... Yep, Kelly was out of bounds when he caught the ball. That's going to go to the Blue Devils. Stoller lost control of the basketball. He played in the JV game. The Indians won the JV game. Pretty big. I forgot to write down the score, but it was a big win. It was never close or in question. Greencastle with the basketball. Gelsinger in the corner. Dribbles out of the corner. Gets it to Logan Springs. Logan takes the shot. Off the rim. Doesn't go. Keck comes down with the rebound. And the Indians come down this end of the floor. Inside. And he's going to get called with a travel. Clemmer with the travel, moved his feet before he dribbled. That gets you every time. Gemby inbounds the ball to Logan Springs. Back to Gemby. Gemby to Stoller. Stoller down the left side. That ball was shot by Myers. Back of the rim doesn't go, but Maughan just throws it in because he's going out of bounds and gets it to Logan Springs. And Logan Springs, you don't want to look a gift horse in the mouth there, an early Christmas present. Logan Springs has 4. It's 36-22. Indians lead with 2:24 to play. Ryan Kelly with the basketball. Clemmer comes down to paint. He finishes. Nice finish by Clemmer. Little underhand layup. Clemmer's got 8. Blue Devils with the basketball. They get it up to Myers. Myers dribbling to his left. Hands it off to Stoller, the freshman. Brandon Stoller. Can't see who that is in the corner down there. But Stoller all by himself for 3. Way short of the rim. But Gemby for the rebound. Now they find Gelsinger to Springs. Springs for 3. Logan Springs throws it way up into the lights. It comes down. All of a sudden, Logan Springs has 7 points. 1:39 to go in this quarter, in the half. It's 38-25. 38-25, Blue Devils trail. And that foul could be on Gemby. Brian Gemby, that's his second foul. Fedorov going to shoot 1-1 here. He's got 3 points tonight. Fedorov hit a 3-pointer early in this game. Fedorov makes the first one, so now he has 4, and he's 1-1 from the line. On the season, Fedorov is a 64% free throw shooter. Looking to add to his totals here. He does get the second one. So Fedorov has 5, and we get some substitutions here. Logan Springs inbounds the ball to Stoller. Stoller down the left side. Stoller being trapped, tries to get the ball up, doesn't get it. He loses the basketball, and here comes Keck. Keck comes down, and he gets blocked That foul's going to be on Brandon Stoller, his first foul. And Keck will shoot 2 on that. He's 0-2 from the line tonight. Keck's first shot, nothing but net for Keck. Keck has 14. He leads all scorers in this game. It's 41-25. Blue Devils trail. Blue Devils trail. 1:26 to go. Keck's second shot, he also makes the second one, so he's got 15, and he's 2 of 5 from the line. Logan Springs with the basketball. Logan Springs for the Blue Devils. Logan dribbles left, fakes, pulls it to his right, gets it to Casey Hoover, right side of the court, bounce pass inside to Myers. Myers takes it up off the glass, and he gets fouled, it looks like, by Ethan Mon. And that will be Ethan Mon's second foul. And Spencer will shoot 2. First one by Myers is in. Blue Devils have only had 3 foul shots tonight. They're 1 of 3. Team has had 3 foul shots tonight. So not getting to the charity stripe. Second one doesn't go. And here come the Indians. 42-26, 1:09 to go in the quarter. 3-pointer off its mark. And Myers comes down with the basketball for the Blue Devils. They get it to Gemby. He'll take the 3 on his end. And sure enough, as soon as Gemby's feet hit the floor, he shoots. And he makes it. He's got 12 in this game. Kelly with the basketball. Kelly, cross court, netter to Keck. Ooh, almost got a travel there. And there. Oh, and now they're going to call Gelsinger with a hand check on that. So Gelsinger puts his hands on him. And Tommy Huffman, coach of Waynesboro, wants a shot foul there. Gelsinger picks up his second foul. Keck's going to shoot 2 here. Keck makes the first one. He's got 16. (43-29), 43.7 seconds to go in the second quarter as Keck takes the second shot. Keck makes the second shot. He's got 17 points, and he's 4 of 6 from the foul line. Blue Devils not been to the charity stripe often tonight, but 37 seconds to go. Gemby with the ball. He's going to shoot it, gets it to Hoover. Hoover for 3, top of the key. He doesn't get it to go. Indians come down with the basketball. Huffman with the ball. And we get a foul down here. Foul on White, 34. And that foul is going to be on Jake Niederer. And we're going to shoot 1. Nope. Yeah, that was a crazy foul. And so Hoover has the basketball. Hoover gets it to Springs. 16 seconds to go, 44-29. 15-point deficit. Biggest one of the night. Hoover with a shot. Hoover gets it, it's a 2-pointer. Casey Hoover hits the long jumper. And that ball is off in time, almost rims in and out, and Kelly misses that. So we are at the half. 44-31, Indians lead. We'll be back to talk about this right after these words on the F&M Trust Sports Network on MidPennBroadcasting.com and GameTimePA.com.
Days are shorter now, and South Central PA is showing off her best fall colors. That means home equity season at F&M Trust. The best time of year to rake in big savings with some of the best rates around on a home equity loan or line of credit. Access extra funds for anything you want. Consolidate high-interest bills, keep up with college expenses, or get whatever you need. It's up to you. To rake in your savings during home equity season, visit any F&M Trust office or fmtrustonline.com. Restrictions apply. Equal housing lender.
Every day, Fast Signs helps businesses like yours with their visual communications. We ask the right questions, recommend smart solutions, and help you build your business. Our knowledgeable consultants uncover your communication challenges and provide visible solutions. At Fast Signs, we're innovators, planners, and designers. We're more than fast, more than signs, and we're more than ready to help. Contact Fast Signs today.
Visit www.fastsigns.com or visit us at our Greencastle and York locations.
Klein Tours presents Springtime in Myrtle Beach, April 26th through the 30th. Join us for a 5-day, 4-night trip to the Grand Strand. Our package includes round-trip motor coach, oceanfront accommodations, 8 meals, 4 shows, shopping at Broadway at the beach, and barefoot landing. Shows include Good Vibrations at the Carolina Opry, a virtual tour of the popular music the baby boomer generation grew up with. The show at Alabama Theater, an incredible entertainment experience. Hot Jersey Nights at the Palace Theater. It's a nostalgic trip down memory lane to celebrate the hit songs of Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons, and legends in concert, the world's greatest tribute artists. All this great resort has to offer is only a few clicks away. For more information and reservations, visit kleintours.net or phone 717-597-5997.
Del Martin Incorporated, a full-service advertising agency, has been serving the tri-state area for 35 years. We specialize in screen printing and embroidered clothing. Del Martin Incorporated supplies a full range of brand-name uniforms for athletic, work, and medical applications, and a full line of advertising essentials. We have an in-house artist ready to put your ideas to work for you. T-shirts for schools, clubs, churches, and events. Del Martin Incorporated, 21 Sarah Susan Lane, Greencastle. Phone 717-597-5751 or online at delprint.com.
Chalk Talk. We talk high school basketball every Thursday night at 7:30 on MidPennBroadcasting.com.
Tonight's halftime show brought to you by Antrim Insurance, your local Erie insurance agent serving Greencastle, Waynesboro, Chambersburg, Mercersburg, and surrounding areas. Antrim Insurance, 169 South Antrim Way, Greencastle, and 1685 East Main Street, Waynesboro. What a crazy first half we had. Waynesboro came out, shot the lights out. Greencastle shooting the lights out. And then all of a sudden, Greencastle got cold, and Waynesboro just kept going. So this turned out to be a shooting clinic in the first quarter. Second quarter, not so much for the Blue Devils. Waynesboro just kept pulling away. Greencastle couldn't catch up. One of Greencastle's problems is not being at the foul line at all tonight. Greencastle one of 4 from the foul line, and Waynesboro 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of 13 from the foul line. So 10 points, and about the difference in the game has been at the foul line tonight. So 10 of 13 for Waynesboro from the foul line, and 1 of 4 for the Blue Devils. And it kind of gives you an indication of where it is. But right now, Logan Springs has 7 points for the Devils. Myers has 6. Sprague has 2. Hoover has 4. Gemby has 12. And that's all the scoring for Greencastle. For the Indians, Fedorov has 5. Keck has 17. Ryan Kelly has 7. Clemmer has 8. Kyle Huffman has 2. Jake Netterer has 3. And Nate Rafaro has 2. Both of his coming from the foul line. So, again, fast start by both teams in the first quarter. And then Greencastle got cold, and Waynesboro put the pressure on and was shooting lights out in the second half. Clemmer doing an outstanding job around and under the basket to make some plays. So Clemmer with a nice touch around the basket, finding his way into the paint to work it inside. Waynesboro shooting from the outside and using Clemmer on the inside. So, so far, nice game by Waynesboro. Great all-around effort by them. Greencastle doing what they can up and down the floor, but right now it's the shooting of the Indians they're holding the Blue Devils at bay. We'll be back right after these words on the F&M Trust Sports Network on MidPennBroadcasting.com and GameTimePA.com.
Hey, insurance companies that want to spend $1 gazillion on funny TV ads can go right ahead, as long as it's not my money paying for it. For seriously good auto, home, business, or life insurance, I go to Erie Insurance, where a great price is just the start. You get unbelievable service, independent agents you can really trust, and superior products. But don't just take it from me. Talk to your local Erie agent.
Call Antrim Insurance. In Greencastle, call 593-0500. In Waynesboro, call 762-4565.
It's home equity season at F&M Trust. The best time of year to rake in big savings with some of the best rates around on a home equity loan or line of credit. To rake in your savings during home equity season, visit fmtrustonline.com. Equal housing lender.
Have heating or air conditioning needs? Look no further than Lecron's Comfort Solutions. We service all brands: heat pumps, humidifiers, system replacements, gas, oil, electric heat, and ductless systems. Lecron's Comfort Solutions is your authorized Trane dealer. Call Corey at 717-597-3768 for a free estimate. We are licensed and insured. Lecron's Comfort Solutions. Local company, local name. Serving Greencastle and all of Franklin County with professional service and installation.
Brothers Pizza is a proud supporter of the Greencastle Blue Devils. Brothers Pizza offers a full menu, and breakfast is served 7 days a week. Don't forget Brothers Pizza for your next football party or special event. Our menu selection is great for football parties, birthdays, and other special occasions. Dine in, carry out, and delivery. 50 Pine Drive, Greencastle, next door to Comfort Inn. Phone 597-5322 or order online at mybrospizza.com.
Chalk Talk, the only program dedicated exclusively to Franklin County High School sports, is on midpennbroadcasting.com. Join Gary Klein and Mike Monadoro every Thursday night at 7:30, streaming live from John Allison Public House, 104 East Baltimore Street in Greencastle. We talk with players, coaches, and reporters. You're invited to join the conversation. Email us your questions and comments during the show. Chalk Talk on midpennbroadcasting.com.
I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night.
Welcome back to Waynesboro, Pennsylvania, as the Blue Devils take on the Waynesboro Indians. Right now, the score is 44-31. A Blue Devils trail. And it's been an exciting night for the Blue Devils. Came out red hot in the first half. Gemby misses his first three-pointer and then makes a bunch in a row. He's got 12 points for the Blue Devils, all three-pointers. And Greencastle, but that's about all the offense they've had. That's about all the offense they've had in Waynesboro, just shooting lights out on this one. So, we're looking forward to see the second half. Again, Greencastle so far this year has been the one trailing by 10, 11, or 12, or winning by 10 or 11 and 12, and coming back in the fourth quarter and losing games. So maybe this is the turnaround night for them where they get things started or get it going. But we'll be back for the second half action right after these words on the F&M Trust Sports Network on midpennbroadcasting.com and GameTimePA.com.
Every day, Fast Signs helps businesses with their visual communications. We ask the right questions, recommend smart solutions, and help you build your business. At Fast Signs, we're innovators, planners, and designers, and we're more than ready to help. Contact Fast Signs today.
Visit www.fastsigns.com or visit us at our Greencastle and York locations.
Live and local. This is midpennbroadcasting.com.
As we're getting all set here for the second half, this has the potential to be an outstanding second half of basketball as the Blue Devils look to get back in this thing as we get it started right here in the first quarter. Again, Mike Montadoro along with myself trying to give you all the action, camera work, play-by-play, color, commercials, you name it. I'm trying to do it all here like a robotic machine. There's Hoover, gets the ball to Sprague. Sprague with the basketball. Sprague gets it to Hoover. Hoover dribbling to his right. Now goes back to Myers at the top. Looking for Gemby. Gemby to Echo. Echo to Myers. Myers out here in the corner. You can't see him. He's out of your screen. They go to Gemby underneath. He throws it off of Clemmer, and it goes out of bounds as Gemby was going out of bounds himself. So he gives it just a little bit of a toss. Get this thing adjusted as best I can. Again, apologize if I'm not able to keep up with all of the action. That ball picked off by Waynesboro, and here comes Kyle Huffman. Huffman finds Fedorov. Fedorov down in the corner. That ball is hit. It's a three-pointer by Kelly, and Kelly just comes right out and nails that three and gets Waynesboro right where they left off. 47-31, Indians lead. 7:13 to go, third quarter. Hoover drives down through the paint. He gets the little floater to go. He's got 6. And now Huffman with the basketball. Huffman bounces it down in the corner to Kelly. He spins out of there with the ball. They find Connor Fedorov. He fakes it. Gemby leaves his feet. And Fedorov hits a 3. And Fedorov's got 8 points. It's 50-33. It's a 17-point game. Waynesboro's biggest lead of the night, 17. And Waynesboro has not cooled off any. They were 2 for 23 on Friday night against James Buchanan from 3-point. That is not the case tonight. Hoover misses the three-pointer, goes to Myers for 3. He throws it underneath to Sprague. Sprague takes it in, but he doesn't get it to go, but Sprague gets fouled, so he'll shoot 2. And as I said in the first half, the Blue Devils didn't get on the line. And there Sprague misses the first one. Oh, Sammy, the look on his face, he's a little bit disappointed in that. That foul was on Clemmer, his first foul. There's Sprague again. Sprague hits the second one. So Sprague's got 3. He's one of whatever. Here we go. Kelly to Huffman. Fedorov for 3 in the corner off the front of the rim. It doesn't go, but Sprague gets the rebound. Here come the Blue Devils. They get it underneath to Echo. Echo takes the weird angle shot. It doesn't go, and Fedorov is there for the rebound. He gets it to Huffman right away. Huffman to his left. Huffman brings it all the way back to Kelly. Kelly, they try to work it into Clemmer. Knocked away by Myers. Out to Kelly for 3. Kelly hits a wide open three-pointer, top of the key. So Ryan Kelly now has 13 points. It's 53-34, and the Indians just continue to build on their lead. Josh Echo with the basketball. He tries to get it underneath. He doesn't get it. Huffman has the ball. He throws it in, keeps it in play. But Gemby comes out with a great hustle by Huffman to keep it in, but he does. And Hoover, Casey Hoover, hits the long three-pointer. So Casey Hoover kind of quiet in the first half, but comes right out in the second half and gets a couple of big buckets for the Blue Devils. 53-37, 5:18 to go in the quarter. All right, here we go. Blue Devils inbound the ball. They get it to Casey Hoover. Casey Hoover bringing the ball up the court. Should come into your screen. Yes, quickly. He dribbles to his right. Tries to get it to Gemby. He does. Gemby out front to Myers. Myers finds Hoover all by himself. He went to shoot. No, he decides to drive down the paint. He doesn't get it to go. Great defensive play by Keck. And Kelly comes out with the basketball. And the Indians all the way down the other side. There's a three-point shot taken by Fedorov, and Fedorov hits a 3. He now has 11. Coach Martin takes a quick timeout, and we'll take a timeout on the F&M Trust Sports Network on midpennbroadcasting.com and GameTimePA.com.
Every day, Fast Signs helps businesses with their visual communications. We ask the right questions, recommend smart solutions, and help you build your business. At Fast Signs, we're innovators, planners, and designers, and we're more than ready to help. Contact Fast Signs today.
Visit www.fastsigns.com or visit us at our Greencastle and York locations.
Live and local. This is MidPennBroadcasting.com.
Broadcast is brought to you by the Home Equity Line of Credit at F&M Trust. Get rolling on big projects with the F&M Trust Home Equity Line of Credit. For details, visit fnmtrustonline.com, equal housing lender. And every 3 point tonight was brought to you by Remax Realty of Greencastle. Call Lois Bear Agent to get a house for you. It's a great time of year right after the holidays to start looking for your new house. Gemby with the basketball. Gemby inbounds it to Logan Spring quickly. Here comes Hoover. Indians set a little bit of a soft trap. Soft press there. Hoover with the basketball. Gets it to Myers. Myers down in the corner to Logan Springs. Logan comes out. He's in the paint. Lost control of the ball, but tries to take it to the glass. Doesn't go. Gelsinger thought he had the rebound. He lost control of it. And here comes Rafaro with the ball, being beat up by Springs. Now Ethan Mon. Ethan Mon will take it all the way down the court, get it to Keck. Keck with the basketball to Fedorov in the corner. And they call it. Now Waynesboro takes a timeout. With 4:11 to go, 56-37, Blue Devils trail on the F&M Trust Sports Network, midpennbroadcasting.com, GameTimePA.com.
Del Martin Incorporated, a full-service advertising agency, has been serving the tri-state area for 35 years. We specialize in screen printing and embroidered clothing. Del Martin Incorporated supplies a full range of brand-name uniforms for athletic, work, and medical applications, and a full line of advertising essentials. We have an in-house artist ready to put your ideas to work for you. T-shirts for schools, clubs, churches, and events. Del Martin Incorporated, 21 Sarah Susan Lane, Greencastle. Phone 717-597-5751 or online at delprint.com.
Your home for Franklin County sports. This is midpennbroadcasting.com.
56-37, Indians lead. 4:11 to go, third quarter. Waynesboro thought they would cool off at the half, have not. Came out shooting the lights out of the building tonight, putting on a bit of a clinic from the three-point line. Again, Friday night against James Buchanan, 2 of 23 from the field. And now, tonight, lights out. Spencer Myers intercepts the ball, gets it to Gelsinger. Gelsinger back to Hoover. Hoover finds Gemby. They try to get it into Hoover. Myers gets Gemby on the cut. Gemby, nice little turnaround jumper inside. Gemby's got 14, and here come the Indians. The Indians, they got a foul by Logan Springs. Logan questioning that, saying, "Come on, I was playing him like a bullfighter. I let him go right by me." And Logan picks up his third foul. He's got 7 points tonight, but 3 fouls. Each team 1 foul in the third quarter. 3:50 to go. Keck gets that ball in quickly to Fedorov. Fedorov finds Kelly. Kelly with the basketball. Kelly to Fedorov. Fedorov loses the handle, but gets it back. Gets it to Keck. Kelly. Kelly to Fedorov. Fedorov fakes, pulls it back, and then throws it out of bounds. Fedorov thought that Mon was coming a little bit further and faster, and Mon wasn't sure. So that pass missed. Here comes Casey Hoover with the basketball. Casey Hoover dribbles to his left. Over top, Gelsinger. There's Myers. Myers to Gemby. Gemby to Springs. Logan Springs off the rim. It doesn't go. Rafaro with the rebound knocks Gelsinger to the ground. And here comes Ethan Mon with the ball. Ethan dribbles to his left, hands it off to Kelly. Kelly tries to get it inside to Rafaro, and Gemby comes over the top of Rafaro's back. Gemby picks up his third foul. 56-39, 2:51 to go in the third quarter. The Blue Devils trail by a bunch. I'm starting to use the camera like Steve Sibio as it goes in and out. Kelly with the basketball. Netterer to Kelly. Huffman thought about taking it down the lane. The lane closed quickly, so he pulled it back out and got it to Kelly. And there's Huffman again with the basketball. Huffman has played a lot of basketball in his life. When you're a coach's son, you spend all of your life in the gym. Clemmer gets the ball over to Netterer. Netterer back to Huffman. Waynesboro holding on to the ball, looking for good shots. They got a big lead. No sense of rushing anything. Don't force it. And I don't know who that foul's on. I believe it's on 24. Foul on Cameron Keck there. That's his second foul. Greencastle will have the basketball. This is just the situation where our friend Justin English, when he does the games with me, will tell you that he will argue that they need a shot clock in high school basketball. Makes the game more exciting, up and down action in his opinion. And us old football guys, we like to hold on to the ball so nobody can score if we have it. Casey Hoover being pressed by Kelly. Now Hoover goes to his right, gets it to Springs. Springs with the basketball, tries to go inside to Gelsinger. Gelsinger loses control, grabs it, and then goes to throw it into Sprague under the basket, but ball was kicked out of bounds by the Indians. Casey Hoover with the ball. As Casey goes to inbound the basketball, he's looking for someone to get open. Please, anyone. And Gemby gets open deep. So Gemby goes all the way across to Logan Springs, who will throw up a three-pointer off the front of the rim. Doesn't go. Kelly comes down with it. Now Springs jumps in his face 90 feet from the basket. Springs fouls, picks up his fourth foul, and just not a smart foul for Logan Springs there. He knows it. The one thing is Logan Springs going to get some fouls in the game, but he plays his heart out when he's out there, and you got to give him credit for that. You just got to know that it's a limited time sometimes for Logan. Keck throws it into Huffman. The Blue Devils sit back and pick him up at the half court. Hoover defending Huffman. Huffman dribbles to his right. Screen set by Clemmer. They kick it out now to Kelly. Off the front of the rim. It doesn't go, but Kelly gets the rebound as it bounces all around. He goes to put it in. It doesn't go. Underneath, there's Clemmer around the basket again. No rebound. Sprague, I thought, came out. He got it knocked away, and now Sprague does have it. Gets it to Gemby, who takes the long shot. It doesn't go, and there's Kyle Huffman with the big rebound. Huffman flying down the floor. Tries to get it to Kelly. That ball's tipped into Gelsinger's hands. Here comes Hoover down the paint, and Hoover sliding like it's an ice hockey game. Hoover gets fouled going to the basket or tripped, fouled or tripped, either way. On Clemmer. That foul's going to be Clemmer's second foul. 1:09 to go in the quarter, 56-39. The scoring has slowed tremendously. Sprague with the ball to Hoover. Greencastle's got to start shooting the basketball to get in it, and sure as I say that, Hoover hits the three, and it's 56-42. Clemmer with the ball to Kelly. Kelly had the ball almost taken away from him by Gelsinger. 52 seconds to go. This third quarter has moved rather rapidly. Each team 3 fouls. Huffman with the basketball. Huffman to his left. Now to his right to Kelly. Kelly to Keck. Picked off by Hoover. Here comes Hoover. Hoover going to take it to the basket. No. Decides against it. Pulls it back. Three-pointer by Gemby. Gemby hits the three. Gemby's got 17 points in this game, and it's 45-56. Blue Devils trail, 20 seconds to go. Waynesboro the basketball. Keck has it. Out front. Keck. I'm sorry, that was Netterer to Keck now. Keck in the paint. I say he's going to get fouled on the floor here, but no, he's shooting 2. That whistle was way before he was in the shot motion, but they're going to put him on the line for 2. That foul is on Peer for the Blue Devils. Aaron Peer picks up his first foul, and that's going to put number 4, Cameron Keck, at the line. He's got 17 points in this game, and that first one is in, so give him 18 points. And he's also 5 of 7 from the foul line with an opportunity to go 6 for 8 here. Logan Springs checks back in for the Blue Devils with 7 seconds to go in the quarter. Not sure if you want Logan to play the last quarter of this game, might not be the smartest coaching decision. If Logan picks up a foul here with 7 seconds, you won't have him the rest of the way. Keck's ball doesn't go in. Sprague comes out with the basketball, and Sprague hits the dirt as Sprague falls to the floor. He falls on his shoulder. He's grabbing his shoulder. He's going to have to get a timeout here or something. But that foul is on Rafaro. Nate Rafaro picks up his first foul. Blue Devils have the basketball. 2.8 to go. Hoover takes the long three, and it's off the rim. It doesn't go. So at the end of three, it's the Waynesboro Indians 57, Greencastle Blue Devils 45.
Days are shorter now, and South Central PA is showing off her best fall colors. That means home equity season at F&M Trust. The best time of year to rake in big savings with some of the best rates around on a home equity loan or line of credit. Access extra funds for anything you want. Consolidate high-interest bills, keep up with college expenses, or get whatever you need. It's up to you. To rake in your savings during home equity season, visit any F&M Trust office or fmtrustonline.com. Restrictions apply. Equal housing lender.
Streaming live with over 70 local sporting events a year, this is MidPennBroadcasting.com.
Tonight's game also brought to you by Antrim Insurance, your local Erie insurance agent, serving Greencastle, Waynesboro, Chambersburg, Mercersburg, and surrounding areas. Antrim Insurance, 169 South Antrim Way, Greencastle, and 1685 East Main Street, Waynesboro. As we start the fourth quarter, each team has 4 fouls. 8 minutes to go. That's the time you have in a high school basketball quarter. And the score is 57-45. Waynesboro leads by 12. About their lead since about the second quarter on, as Waynesboro just started to shoot lights out and kind of leave Greencastle in the dust. All right, here we go. Let's get this thing started. They had to clean some stuff off the floor, and Keck is going to inbound the ball. Keck gets it to Fedorov right away, hands it back to Keck. Keck across the floor, finds Mon to Kelly. Kelly to Fedorov. Fedorov in the corner to Keck. Keck with the basketball, takes it down. Keck with the bounce, off the glass and in. Keck is having a night. He's got 20. And here we go. 59-45, Blue Devils trail, and they got to start hitting them. And they don't have much time. They can't hold on to the ball for a long time if they're going to get back in this thing. They try to get it to Sprague. It was knocked out of bounds by Clemmer. As Clemmer was going for the ball, he knocks it out of bounds. They're trying to get it into Sprague, but the Blue Devils just being stifled by Waynesboro's defense here. Waynesboro playing a little bit of man-to-man defense. Sprague with the basketball. Sprague out of your screen to the left. Now the ball into your screen with Logan Springs. Logan doesn't want to take the shot. He gets it back to, and then they find Casey Hoover at the motion offense. Hoover wide open underneath. Hoover's got a quiet 14. I mean, 14 points out of Casey Hoover would get you a big night, but tonight it's just been a real soft, silent 14. Long shot taken by Fedorov doesn't go. Blue Devils come down with the basketball. 59-47. And Gemby with the ball. Gemby to Sprague. Sprague. Spin move in the paint. Turnaround jumper doesn't go. Sprague gets called with the travel. At first he doesn't believe it, but then he's like, all right, I guess that's what the call is. Greencastle, you can't force to turn the ball over with unforced errors here. You can't afford that. Mon with the basketball for the Indians. They work it inside to Clemmer. Clemmer gets inside, turnaround, fadeaway jumper, doesn't go. Mon comes out with it. Mon brings it back to the top of the key to reset the offense. Mon bounce pass underneath. Clemmer with a nice touch under the basket. And Clemmer's got 10. 61-47 Waynesboro. They can't get, Greencastle can't score on their end enough. and quickly enough, and they can't get stops on the other end. So tough night for the Blue Devils. Hoover gets it out to Logan Springs. Springs over to Sprague. Sprague pointing for cutters. Looking for cutters. No one going. Now Sprague, it's cleared out. Sprague takes it down. In the paint, it doesn't go. Sprague tries to get the rebound, but Mon out-muscles him under the basket. Here comes Mon. They get it to Keck. Keck fakes the shot, pulls it inside. Hoover blocks it off the glass, and now Hoover comes back down this way as he goes to take it to the hole. He's going to shoot two. That foul's going to be on Kelly. That's the first time Casey Hoover's been at the line tonight. Kelly picks up his second foul. Casey Hoover has 14 points, none of them from the foul line. He's going to shoot two here. First one doesn't go. On the season, Casey Hoover's a 58% free throw shooter. And Casey Hoover has an all-around basketball game. The one thing probably this year you'd want him to work on is this getting to the foul line and then converting on them. Casey makes the second one, so he's 1 of 2, and he's got 15. And Casey drives this team. As Casey goes, the Blue Devils go. Mon drives it down the paint. He gets a step on Hoover, takes it down, and Mon finishes at his end. Mon's got, I think that might be his first bucket here. We can't count on my stats as I do camera stats and everything else. You can't count on it. Brandon Stoller in the game from the Blue Devils has the basketball. He finds an open Spencer Myers, who finds Gemby underneath all by himself with a turnaround jumper, doesn't get it to go. They throw it out to Hoover for the three, and just as we say it, Casey Hoover hits the three. He's got 18. It's 63-51, back to a 12-point game. Blue Devils having trouble getting it within 12. And Brandon Stoller picks up his second foul. So both teams have 5 fouls. There's 4:54 to go in the game in the fourth quarter. Blue Devils trail by 12, 63-51. Waynesboro, Keck inbounds the ball to Kelly. Kelly being defended by Gelsinger. They get it to Mon. Mon, bounce pass, try to get it inside to Keck. They do. Hoover was in the way, but it gets through. Kelly back out to Mon, top of the key. Stoller reaching in. Now Stoller's going to get called with a push foul there. So Stoller picks up his third foul rather quickly. Whoops. Sorry about that with the camera, folks. Working it. I'm working it. And they're going to take a timeout. While they take a timeout, we'll take a timeout on the F&M Trust Sports Network, on MidPennBroadcasting.com and GameTimePA.com.
Have heating or air conditioning needs? Look no further than Lecron's Comfort Solutions. We service all brands: heat pumps, humidifiers, system replacements, gas, oil, electric heat, and ductless systems. Lecron's Comfort Solutions is your authorized Terrain dealer. Call Corey at 717-597-3768 for a free estimate. We are licensed and insured. Lecron's Comfort Solutions. Local company, local name. Serving Greencastle and all of Franklin County with professional service and installation.
Live and local. This is MidPennBroadcasting.com.
Welcome back to Waynesboro, Pennsylvania, as the Blue Devils try to get back in this one. They're down 12 points, 63-51 in this fourth quarter. Greencastle 6 fouls. Waynesboro has 5. Greencastle's going to have to be a little bit more urgent when they have the basketball to score, and they got to get some defensive stops to be able to catch up here quickly. Waynesboro will inbound the basketball. Keck gets it into Kelly quickly, knocked out of bounds by Gelsinger, I believe. Casey Hoover wanted it to be knocked out of bounds by Kelly, but the official said nope. You can't have everything you want, Casey. Keck with the basketball. Keck to Fedorov. Fedorov dribbling to his right. Gets a bounce pass inside to Clemmer. Clemmer goes, and he gets an offensive call. Gemby gets knocked down, and they call Clemmer for the offensive foul. So Clemmer will pick up his third foul. Here comes Gemby. He gets it to Hoover. We got to move here, Blue Devils. You want to get back in it? There's 4:26 to go, 63-51. Hoover with the basketball, dribbling to his right, takes it all the way himself. And Casey Hoover just turned on the Jets tonight. He said, all right, let's go. I can get 20. Keck's got 20. Hoover's got 20. Now you just got to match him everywhere else. Clemmer tries to go in the lane. Gemby shuts it off. And this time, Fedorov travels. He slides. His feet slide. His feet slide, I'm telling you, it's because they shoot those halftime shots for money, fundraisers. And he went to stop there, but he slid. They put all those dirty shoes on the floor at halftime, and it's hard to keep the sticky feet when there's dust on a basketball court. Here comes Casey Hoover. Casey Hoover to Myers. On the top of the key to Gelsinger. Gelsinger drives down the lane, kicks it outside wide. There's a three-pointer by Hoover. Hoover's got 23. And Casey Hoover having a night for the Blue Devils. It's 63-56. It's now a 7-point game. And just as we talked about it, get some defensive stops. Here comes Stoller taking it down. It doesn't go. Gelsinger's there for the putback. And Gelsinger picks up his first bucket of the night. And it's a 63-58 game. It's a 5-point game. Blue Devils that quickly jump in it. They get the defensive stops they need, and they get the quick scores. Casey Hoover starts lighting it up. Stoller with the steal, misses the lay-in, but Gelsinger right there for the putback. So what an exciting time right now as we go into this fourth quarter. Blue Devils down by 5, 63-58. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Home Equity Line of Credit at F&M Trust. Get rolling on big projects now with the F&M Trust Home Equity Line of Credit. Or you can free up some extra cash by consolidating several high-interest bills into one monthly payment. For details, get rolling to fnmtrustonline.com, equal housing lender. I was so good there. I thought I was going to do such a great job going into that little spot to read, and then I lost my space on it. Well, actually, I don't know if I lost my space or that was bad sentence structure that threw me off. Threw me for a loop. That's what I'm claiming. Bad sentence structure on the written ad that threw me for a loop. I'm not going to tell you I wrote the sentence. I'm going to say someone else did that. Because I know that's what you're thinking. Well, you must have written the sentence. So, maybe. All right. All of a sudden, we got a foul here. That foul's going to be on Stoller. That's his fourth foul. Stoller grabbing at jerseys. Everybody's moving, and that puts Huffman right at the foul line. He's going to shoot a 1-and-1, and Huffman makes the first one. This is where the Blue Devils have really struggled tonight, because the Blue Devils have been to the foul line 8 times tonight, and they're 3 of 8. And Waynesboro has been to the foul line countless times. Huffman's second one doesn't go. Sprague comes down with the rebound, and here come the Blue Devils. 6-point lead for the Indians, 64-58. Coach Martin yelling, get the motion running, get the offense going. Gelsinger tries to get it to Gemby. That ball's tipped away. Now tipped away again by Waynesboro. Oh, he called jump ball. They call jump ball possession arrows in favor of the Blue Devils. What we had here was the ball was thrown back to the top of the key, and Gemby wasn't able to get it. It went by Gemby, and they thought they touched it. Myers went to pick it up, and it got knocked out of bounds. So it's going to be Waynesboro's basketball. The officials conferred, and they decided it was Waynesboro's ball because it was a backcourt violation. Kelly with the basketball. Hands it off in the corner to Keck. Keck trapped in that corner. And while Keck's trapped in that corner, Waynesboro will take a quick timeout. We'll take a timeout on the F&M Trust Sports Network on midpennbroadcasting.com and GameTimePA.com.
Chalk Talk, the only program dedicated exclusively to Franklin County High School sports, is on midpennbroadcasting.com. Join Gary Klein and Mike Monadoro every Thursday night at 7:30, streaming live from John Allison Public House, 104 East Baltimore Street in Greencastle. We talk with players, coaches, and reporters. You're invited to join the conversation. Email us your questions and comments during the show. Chalk Talk on midpennbroadcasting.com.
Are you ready? This is Greencastle-Antrim Blue Devils basketball on midpennbroadcasting.com.
(64-58) Indians lead in the fourth quarter. There's 3:01 to go on the clock. Waynesboro going to inbound the basketball. Keck bounces the ball inside to Clemmer. Clemmer and Gemby go for the ball, but Clemmer knocks it out of bounds, and Greencastle gets possession of the basketball, just what they need. Gemby gets it into Hoover quickly. Hoover going to bring the ball up the court. Kelly's in his face to slow him down. Now Hoover goes to his right, gets it to Stoller. Stoller gets the ball to Myers. Myers finds a wide open Gemby underneath. He misses the first one, gets his own rebound, gets the putback. So Gemby's got 19. And now you got Federoff with the ball. The Indians up by 4. Federoff takes it the whole way in. Fancy dribbles, gets it high off the glass. Federoff gets it in. He's got 13. 66-60, Indians lead. Gelsinger with the basketball. Tries Gemby again underneath. Gemby turnaround jumper. He doesn't get it to go. But Gemby's going to get called with the over the back there. Gemby gets called. That's Gemby's fourth foul. 2:14 to play. And they're going to put somebody down on the line. Federoff is going to shoot a 1-and-1. Federoff is 2 for 2 from the line tonight. He's got 13 points in this game, 2 of them from the foul line. Federoff's first shot is in. So now he has 14. "19 times the Indians have been at the foul line tonight. He makes the second one as well. He's got 15. Blue Devils have been to the foul line 8 times. Hoover with the basketball. Greencastle trails by 8. They get it ahead to Stoller. Stoller takes it. He doesn't get it to go, but the Indians come out of there with that loose ball. Federoff gets it. And here comes Keck. Keck gets it to Clemmer. Clemmer gets it out to Kelly. Kelly wants to slow it down a little bit. As Kelly goes to slow it down, Gelsinger gets called with a foul, and these are some silly fouls here by the Blue Devils. Gelsinger gets that foul. You're going to put Kelly to the line to shoot 2. Kelly 2 of 3. Make him 3 of 4. He's got 14 in this game. Kelly going to shoot a second shot. That's got good rotation on it. We got a whistle though. Bucket counts. Violation on Blue. Good bucket. So Kelly 4 of 4 from the line. He's got 15 points. Greencastle going to bring in the ball. They give it to Stoller. Back to Gemby. It's a 10-point game again that quickly. Gemby to Myers. Myers takes the 3 off the glass. Doesn't hit anything to get it ahead to Federoff. Federoff takes it. He gets it to go in. And Federoff fouled by Myers. So Federoff gets it and he gets to shoot 1. Myers picks up a foul, his third foul. And Federoff at the line with a chance to extend the lead to 13. 72-60, Indians lead. Federoff gets the shot in. So Federoff has 18 points. He's 5 of 5 from the foul line tonight. What a shooting clinic the Indians have put on. There's Hoover for 3. Casey Hoover, he's not going to be outdone. He's going to get a long 3. He's got 26 in this game. Indians with the basketball. They get it to Huffman. Huffman up to Keck. Keck almost pulled away from him, but there's Kelly to get it to Huffman. And Huffman goes to his left, and Stoller fouls him. So Stoller picks up his 5th foul. He's out of the game, and Echo's coming in. Stoller, the freshman, 5 fouls. Kyle Huffman going to shoot. Going to shoot 2, I believe. Greencastle, Waynesboro in a double bonus. So Huffman hits the first one. He's got 4 points tonight. He's 2 of 3 from the line. Aaron Pierre checks in for Gelsinger. 74-63 is the score with 1:14 to go. The Blue Devils did get it within 4. But then Waynesboro turned on the heat again and jumped way out to a big lead. 75-63, 12 points again. Gemby with the ball, hits Hoover, cutting down the lane. He gets it to Pierre. Pierre off the glass. Pierre finishes, and he picks up a foul. So he's going to go to the line and shoot 1. Nice ball movement by the Blue Devils that time down. That foul's going to be on Clemmer. Clemmer picks up his, his 2nd foul. Josiah Owens for the Blue Devils. Aaron Pierre's foul shot doesn't fall. And Waynesboro gets the rebound. 75-65, 10-point game, 57 seconds to go. Fedorov in the paint, pulls it out, gets it to Kelly. And we got a quick foul here. I mean, if we're going to foul, why wait? Why wait 10 seconds to foul? If that's the approach you're going to take, you're going to foul here. Why wait this long? That's on Gemby. And then Gemby takes the foul, which makes no sense because that's your 3-point shooter that can get you back in this thing. So Gemby comes out of the game because he now has 5 fouls. So makes no sense to me, 1, that you wait 10 seconds if you're going to foul, and 2, to have Gemby, the kid that creates the foul, when he's got 4, and he's your best 3-point shooter, along with Casey Hoover. So a lot of questions I'm going to ask here. Friday night, I asked a question about the fouls with down by 1, but 55 seconds ago. This one just doesn't make sense at the end here. Kelly with the basketball. He makes the first one. Now Kelly will shoot the second one. Again, I'm no basketball person. That's why I have questions. And things don't make sense to me that might make sense to a lot of other people. And, Owens underneath the Echo. Echo trying to get it back to Owens. Doesn't go. Kelly comes out with the rebound, and Kelly and Waynesboro take the ball up the floor at 77-65. 35 seconds to go. There's Fedorov, and you got Echo with a reach foul there. And I believe the Blue Devils at this point aren't trying to foul. That's just Echo sticking out his hand, and you got to move your feet. And that's going to be a frustrating thing for Coach Martin. You do have to move your feet on defense, but Echo picks up a foul. Fedorov goes to the line. Fedorov has 19 points, 6 of 6 from the foul line tonight. He's got a chance at 20 here, and Fedorov goes and gets his 20 right here as he's 7 for 7 from the foul line. Here comes Casey Hoover. Casey Hoover gets it to Aaron Pierre. He'll take the 3-pointer. It doesn't go in. Waynesboro comes down with the rebound. They're going to hold the ball 22 seconds. They get it to Kelly. Kelly just starts dribbling. They play the Na 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 song. Kelly dancing along with them. Throws it in the corner to Mon. Mon dribbles out 9 seconds, 7 seconds. Waynesboro with the basketball. Waynesboro holds the ball, and the time has expired. The final score here tonight, Waynesboro 79 and Greencastle 65. We'll be back to wrap it up right after these words on the F&M Trust Sports Network on GameTimePA.com and MidPennBroadcasting.com.
It's home equity season at F&M Trust. The best time of year to rake in big savings with some of the best rates around on a home equity loan or line of credit. To rake in your savings during home equity season, visit fmtrustonline.com. Equal housing lender.
Chalk Talk. We talk high school basketball every Thursday night at 7:30 on MidPennBroadcasting.com.
Welcome back to Waynesboro, Pennsylvania. Tough one. Blue Devils able to get it within 4 in the fourth quarter, but Waynesboro pulls back into the lead and wins by a bunch, 79-65. And the tail of this game tonight, quite honestly, is the foul line. Waynesboro goes to the foul line. They make 23 of 27 foul shots tonight, and Greencastle goes to the line 8 times. They make 3 of 8. So really, that's a huge difference in the game. 23 points for the Indians from the foul line. Again, 23 of 27 from the foul line, and for Greencastle, 3 of 8. Leading scorers for the Blue Devils, Hoover had 26 points. For Waynesboro, Keck and Federoff each had 20. And also for Waynesboro, Ryan Kelly had 17, Ben Clemmer 10, Kyle Huffman 5, Jake Netterer had 3, and Nate Rafaro had 2. Scoring for the Blue Devils tonight, Hoover had 26, Gemby had 19, Springs had 7, Myers had 6, Sprague had 3, Gelsinger had 2, and Aaron Peer had 2. So mostly the outcome of this game was at the foul line this evening, as the Waynesboro Indians shot 23 of 27 from the foul line. You have 6 of 6. Ryan Kelly 6 of 6 from the foul line, and Federoff 7 of 7 from the foul line. But 23 out of 27 in the foul shooting department tonight, and that's what really separated these two teams as they went back and forth up and down the floor. Again, your final score here tonight is 79-65. I really appreciate you joining me. Check us out Thursday night at the John Allison House as we do Chalk Talk Live. Come on in, tell Gary Martin you heard about it, and you'd absolutely love for Gary to buy you a beer, because he'll do so. So again, thanks for joining us. I'm Mike Montadoro. Have a great evening, everyone.
Tonight's game has been a production of MidPennBroadcasting.com. We're over 70 local sporting events a year streamed live to your PC, laptop, phone, and tablet. The play-by-play action was sponsored by F&M Trust. They're in the community and 100% local. Come to the right place for local banking. Member FDIC. Antrim Insurance, your local Erie insurance agent. RE/MAX Premier Executives, Agent Lois Bayer. Del Martin Incorporated, a full-service advertising agency serving the tri-state area for 35 years. Brothers Pizza Dine-In, carry-out and delivery, 50 Pine Drive, Greencastle. Lacron Comfort Solutions, serving all Franklin County with professional service and installation. Klein Tours, New York City, Atlantic City, and more. Visit kleintours.net for complete tour schedule. This is MidPennBroadcasting.com, your home for Franklin County sports.